Alrighty then. Today we're gonna do another Death Note video. Something I really don't do a lot because I don't really think of Death Note what ifs a lot. Well, today's an interesting one, and today we're gonna talk about kind of similar with Mikimi, the one I did a while back. What would happen if Misa found the Death Note before Light Yagami did? Now I might probably do more of these, like what if L did it before Light, maybe something like that in the future if you guys are interested in that. And yeah, minus from that, I guess I'll start talking about the subject in mind. So in this timeline, before Light does, in this timeline, Light's still doing school, and he never finds the Death Note, and instead, the first Death Note, Ryuk's Death Note, goes to Misa. In this timeline, Misa's probably doing her own thing, and she accidentally finds the Death Note, probably modeling or something. She finds it and takes it to her place. She probably does something and kills someone with the Death Note. As for who exactly, maybe someone got her angry, maybe a creepy stalker, like a creepy fanboy or something. She got disgusted at it, she wrote the name down, and then realized that this is no joke and this kills people. But then again, she may chuck it as a coincidence and then just write people down and just accidentally kill random people, and then eventually kill herself, and then bam, Death Note's over. But no, I don't think she's that big of an idiot. Like, she's not smart, but she's not that stupid that I think she would just write her own name down and get herself killed. So, yeah, if we're going with the route where there's no Light Yagami and Misa's doing all the killings, what happens? Well, L's obviously gonna investigate. To be honest, it's gonna be hard to say for certain how people would feel about this killing, seeing how instead Misa's probably not killing criminals and instead just probably killing random people. This would probably be considered no Kira kind of thing, so it would probably have been altered in some way. So the Kira case, like the whole Kira thing, it's removed, and instead is probably treated like either a weird coincidence, or B, it's treated like some kind of plague or something. L would probably try to do something to try to reveal the existence that there's a murderer out there. Misa would probably take the bait, and it would probably just lead to L versus Misa, where, let's be honest, L probably wins. But then again, if Misa still does the Shinigami ideal, which, let's be honest, she may still do it, L, he's screwed. If L does fall for it, because he doesn't know about Shinigami ideals and all that, it's possible that if L probably pretends to be like someone who works for Misa, Misa can notice something weird, and then just if L does something out of the ordinary for Misa to notice, Misa would know his name and then just write in the Death Note later on, and she would eventually kill L that way. That's one way it could go. And if it goes that way, I really don't see how the story would really change. Except that L would have just been gone a lot quicker and dealt with faster. Now, if anyone else could solve it, maybe Light Yagami can, if Light's interested in trying to solve this case of random people dying. I mean, he still has his dad's stuff, so he may for sure look into the case. Light's dad would probably still be killed. I would assume he would be. And maybe Light can work with Nier and Mello, maybe? And if he does, those three together probably will find a way to take out Misa. And it just depends on how safe they play it. If someone's able to notice the Shinigami eyes if they're able to notice the Shinigami eyes before anything can happen, then Misa is probably gonna win. But if if they don't notice, Misa wins. But if they do notice and catch on, they could throw in a stunt double or plan out some kind of idea, get Misa to use her Shinigami ideals, reveal it to them, and then they can just catch her without even needing to use the Shinigami eyes. Misa is probably killed by Ryuk, and then Death Note ends with Light being the protagonist and not being a villain instead. Another question is what happens to the Death Note with Rin in it, or Rim, whatever her name was, Misa's Shinigami in the original universe. Well, without Misa finding that one, chances are that someone else could find that one. Maybe it's still Light, and maybe it just leads to Death Note maybe going the same, albeit with the Shinigamis being swapped around, which that would kind of suck. Like, no offense to Rin, or whatever her name was. She was cool and all, but Light Yagami and Ryuk were a better combo, and Ryuk's just an overall better character in my opinion, and might be my favorite Death Note character behind L. So, realistically speaking, the plot it ends with Misa maybe getting caught by Light, Mellow, and Near, and L would probably not be able to kill Misa. I mean, it depends on how L plays it. I doubt L will notice the Shinigami ideal at first, and if he tries to do anything out of the ordinary, Misa would just write his name down and kill him. And that would kind of be it for the whole thing there. Thanks for watching the video. It was a very unique video. And I may try to do more Death Note what ifs if I can think of some. It's just very hard since there's not really any interest in Death Note I have personally at the moment. But thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.